Ford is desperate to knock off the Chevrolet Camaro, which is handily outselling the Mustang right now. Last year, Ford restyled the car. This year, it's adding a number of other improvements. Craig Cole filed this report.
Ford completely overhauled its Mustang for 2010, giving it a new interior and a bunch of underbody changes. But believe it or not, the company is going even bigger and better for 2011. Ford tweaked the suspension. It significantly improved the fuel economy of the car. And of course, the company added a whole lot more power under the hood. And really, that's the biggest news for the car this year. Sure, Ford made a host of other changes, but these updates pale in comparison to the revolution that took place behind the pony emblem. Base Mustangs aren't just for rental fleets anymore. With a brand new 3.7-liter V6, they kick out 305 horsepower and 280 pound-feet of torque. For a little perspective, that's as much power as a 1998 Cobra. The engine is throaty sounding and quick, plus it delivers up to 31 miles per gallon on the highway. That's about 8 liters per 100 kilometers. Really, the 6 is all you need, but performance cars aren't about necessity, they're about desire, which is why Ford is offering an equally new V8. You already know the details: 5 liters, 412 horsepower, 390 torque, but numbers don't tell the whole story. The 5.0 is a total sweetheart. It's silky smooth and has lots of low-end power, but don't mistake it for a slow-revving truck engine.
Red line is up. We're at 7,000 RPM. In 2010, we were at 6,500 RPM with the 4.6. It was pretty much the limit of the engine. We have done extensive work on the breathing of this engine, both in the induction as well as the block, believe it or not, for ventilation of the block at the higher RPMs, as well as getting the oil to drain back into the sump as quickly as possible. Very capable at 7,000 RPM. Wonderful sound, wonderful engine note at 7,000 RPM.
The new V8 is a joy to drive, and making the experience even better is the fuel economy, up to 26 miles per gallon, or around 9.1 liters per 100 clicks. The newness spreads beyond the engine bay. Ford has made 6-speed transmissions standard. The automatic is smooth and shifts quickly, but if you prefer to do things yourself, the manual does not disappoint either. It's a little notchy, but the throws are very short and it feels solid in your hand. Beyond the drivetrain, the car received a bunch of other tweaks, including better brakes, a quieter cabin, and an upgraded suspension. All models still have an iron log propping up the back end, but you'd never guess. Ford has civilized the live axle to a point where an independent rear suspension is basically unnecessary. Driving that point home, the company set up an autocross course for back-to-back comparison tests. On this short track, the Mustang felt lighter and a lot smaller than some of its competition. Spicing things up, a performance package is available on V6-powered models. It includes a variety of Mustang GT parts, plus unique 19-inch wheels and a 331 rear end for even faster acceleration. The 2011 Ford Mustang will be arriving on dealer lots shortly. As for pricing, a base V6 car will sticker in the low 20s, while a loaded GT like this one right here in the low 40s. And you know, with a price like that, it would not look out of place in a driveway of one of these premium Malibu homes located behind me. Reporting from the Pacific Coast Highway for Autoline, I'm Craig Cole.
Thanks for that report, Craig. By the way, the power-to-weight ratio for the V6 Mustang is a very impressive 11.4 pounds per horsepower. The Mustang GT V8 comes in at only 8.9 pounds per horsepower, which explains why this car is so blindingly fast.